This is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. I am preparing to do my videos actually for this week. I've been contemplating quite a lot, and I want to start this week. By the way, happy June, but I still want to start this week and this month on a different note that affects us. This is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. I want to talk to you today about tariffs. What does that mean for the planner community? Because I'm concerned right off the bat, tell you, I do want more US based manufacturing. But my concern is what is that going to look like and how long is that going to actually take? This came to me because of a situation that happened earlier this week, and I'll get into that in a moment. We are coming to the end of that 90-day hold for all the tariffs. We did or have had a tariff of 30% for a long time. I'm not naive. How is that going to change when the tariffs actually go into effect? What is that going to do for the planner community with people who love fountain pens, love inks, stamping, all of it? I'm not concerned that it's going to disappear, but I'm on a budget. I don't have affiliates. My channel at this point in time is not paying me. I'm doing this because I love doing this. I want to bring this to you. This has been an adventure for me, for health and well-being, and I wanted to share that. Not to mention, I also love fountain pens, ink, and planning. You know, I'm always trying to learn, and that has been really big for me, and I love notebooks. If I didn't have my art books behind me and my reading books behind me, I can guarantee you these shelves would be filled with notebooks from anything and everything that I try to learn. What does all of this mean to the planner community? The situation that I went through. Earlier this week, while responding to emails, comments, and everything like that for work, I got an email from one of the planner companies that I do purchase from, not often, but some. And I don't purchase from them that often because of the time frame it takes to get to me. And I found out why. When I received this announcement of a new planner collection, I was excited. New colors, new layout, same Tomo River paper. Beautiful. Okay. Went to the site, went through everything, picked out what I wanted. They had a coupon sale thing going on for you to take advantage on the new products. And then I clicked to go to cart so I can find out what the shipping would be because it's in a different country. I find the shipping has increased quite a lot. I expected that. What I did not expect to see was a disclaimer. The disclaimer stated that the products that I am ordering is not at the store's facility. That once the order has been placed, it will be sent to the manufacturer in China for them then to put it together and send to me. The problem in that lies the fact that the disclaimer also stated once it gets to me, I will then have to pay the percentage of customs in cash when it shows up, or I won't receive the item and I cannot return it. Wow. I emptied my cart and literally stepped away from the computer. That seems, like I said, drama, but why I stepped away from my computer is my brain went into overdrive. That is not the only company that I order from. There are a couple of companies I order a lot from. So, what does tariffs, or what will tariffs? Okay, better question. How will tariffs affect us in the planner world, ink world, fountain pen world? I don't know. I do plan to reach out to some of the companies that I constantly order from, and I'll let you know when I get responses. I'm serious, and I will, if they want to interview with me, that would be wonderful. If you are a planner company, part of a ink company, are you a retailer? Reach out to me, please, so that I would love to be able to do a Q&A with you so that we can start getting this ball rolling. As I find information, I will definitely bring it to you myself. My concern right now is, am I going to have to forego my planner books to get my fountain pens, or my planner books and fountain pens to get my ink, or my inks and my fountain pens to get my planner books? Now, I do know right now I will be reducing the number of planners that I will be getting, depending on the outcome of what I find out. One of the things that I do want to share, because there are many different opportunities out there, many different styles of planners. I started off with Happy Planner, not happy. I don't like spiral books. I also have dabbled a little bit in the personal folio type of planner. I think it's folio. Apologies if I'm saying it wrong, but it's the personal planners. To me, they remind me too much of being back in school when I had to have the 3-ring notebooks or the 3-ring binders. The other concern is with those, the rings within a short period of time will start to offset. Ways to around it is to snip your pages so they can easily come in and out. I have had situations where I have picked up a book and my pages just fall out because I've done that. You're probably saying, why don't you just go fully digital? I enjoy writing. I enjoy that fountain pen, choosing that ink, sitting down and actually journaling, note taking, memory keeping, setting up my planner for work, working in it for work. It's a release and an enjoyment for me. There are also opportunities where I can do printables. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. There are companies, I believe, in the US. I do not know if they get their products in the US, but there are companies in the United States that do have dot grid notebooks. I do know that there are companies like on Etsy where you can get a handmade book. I don't know that's not an area that I have actually explored a lot. So I do have some stuff coming in so that I can dabble in it to see if that's where I want to go, because I really don't want to cold turkey it, honestly. I don't think my OCD head would be able to wrap that one. I know it's June. It feels early to be talking about something like this, but truthfully, it's not. By now, I will be starting to create my lists of what I want. And then I will be narrowing it down to what I actually need. So I'm not going over the top. so that I'm not blowing the heck out of my budgets. I never thought I'd have to factor in tariffs. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Let me know what questions you have. If there's companies that you already know this is not going to be an issue with. If you know any US manufacturing companies that actually offer stuff, please let me know in the comments. You have questions, you want companies that you want me to ask, put them in the comments below. I am more than happy to get down and dirty and figure this stuff out. Got to get it done now before it is later on in the year. We're stuck in the middle of all of the tariffs. I know if it was my brother, he'd be like, go to Walgreens, grab something off the shelf, you're good. I appreciate that. That's not me. I really would like more. So if you like what we're talking about, if you're concerned or want to keep up and find out when I talk more about this, please like and subscribe. Share to anybody else who's concerned, letting them know that, yeah, I'm thinking about it too. And we'll circle back. Have a good one.